Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, and today I will be talking with you all about college tips that I wish I knew when I was in college. I have my bachelor's and my master's degree. I got my undergraduate degree from the University of Mississippi on campus, and then I got my master's degree from LSU online. So I know a little bit about the college experience, and then the things that I wish I'd known that I learned later that I want to share with you guys. So I have my notes. I do want to start off by saying that college is not the only option. I know in America's school system we push college. Those things are great, but you know what's great too? Trade schools. We need mechanics, we need plumbers, we need truck drivers, we need all the other things to make this world go around that doesn't require a 4-year degree. So yeah, just to start off by saying that this is not knocking anybody that choose to go in a profession that doesn't require a university degree. In fact, I applaud anybody that takes the step to do anything in life that's the next step. So I hope you guys can learn something from this video. If you have more tips to add, make sure you add them down below in the comment section, and let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the financial aspect of college. Make sure that you know your deadlines. Make sure that you are paying attention to scholarship deadlines, grant deadlines, anything that has a monetary value that can help you with school. Try to do it. I got several scholarships from high school, and then I had scholarships that I applied for outside of high school that I was able to use my freshman year towards buying things for college, such as dorm room essentials, books, etc. Scholarship money. If it's a scholarship that's outside of the school, the money comes directly to you and you get to choose what you do with it. The other money goes directly to the school and they apply it to your balance. Make sure you complete your FAFSA every year. Do not forget. That's how you get money. Like, that's how you get the grants. And then it helps you to determine what your loan status is, like what kind of loans you can get. So please make sure that you fill that out. Get with your parents, get with your advisors, get with the school, anybody that you need to help get these things, get it done. Just get it done. If you have to take loans, like I did, I strongly recommend taking what you need. And I know being a college student, you getting chunks of money at a time, it can be so tempting to go do whatever you want with that money, and you can. I'm not telling you don't. That's your right, your prerogative. But if you want to have your debt low, just take what you need. Get a couple extra thousand to maybe like pay rent or things like that. If you have to live off campus and you need extra money to pay your bills, do that. But y'all, please, that debt comes back to bite you in the tail later when you want to buy a house, when you want to buy a car, just a regular loan. Just be mindful that debt does count later in life. My next word of advice is, if you're eligible for work study, do it. I worked in work study from my sophomore year through my senior year of my undergraduate degree, and that money I used to like live out of. But in some cases, if you don't want to take loans, you can use that money to pay towards school. It's just an extra source of income that you can have if you qualify. Rent your books unless you need the code. I was in college and I remember having to pay $200 for a book just for the code, the online code to do homework, labs. In other cases, if you can rent the book. Maybe you and a classmate can go in and like go half on a book. save your money on books. Books are expensive. Some places buy books back, but you don't get the amount of money that you pay for it. So if you have to buy a book, look at that as an option. But if you can, rent your books. There's Chegg. There are a couple of different other online websites that you can rent books from. Utilize your resources to look first. Don't just go buy the book, because that was a mistake that I made my freshman year. All right, tip number 2. It's for the social aspect of college. This is one part where I personally felt like I cheated myself. I was kind of the go to work, go to class, in my dorm, doing my work. Like, I was very meticulous on getting the work part done, that I really didn't have a social life in college. So I recommend that you do. Join clubs, if you're into fraternities and sororities, look into that. Intramural sports, attending sports events. At Ole Miss, we had the Grove. When it was football season, we groved. Well, they groved. I didn't always go. But when I did go, it was an experience. And it was like, man, I've been missing out on this. Just have some fun, meet new people, network. Because the people you meet in college can be people that you need to know for the rest of your life to help you with networking, or just for a friend. You know, I've met some of my best friends at college. Through work study, because like I said, I wasn't going through anything outside of work. And God sent an angel into work that was like, yeah, we're gonna be your friend. Be safe. Like, maybe I should rewind that back. Be safe and social. You know, social distance. This panorama is real, so be careful. Okay, moving forward. Don't just stay with a group of friends that you came to college with. Meet other people. You just need to meet other people. Explore the city. There's a lot of hidden gems in college town. You know, pepper spray, all of that good stuff, because this world is crazy. But do it with a group of people that you trust, and y'all go out and have a good time, because college can be stressful. Now this is one that is touchy for some people. I heard this. I did not take heed to this. So my advice is to take heed to this. Do not roommate with a high school best friend. Before you start typing, I know that's your girl, that's your boy. Y'all been friends for this long. Y'all been waiting to live with each other. It could go perfect, or it can go terribly wrong. You know, we know people from school. We don't know how they live. We don't know any of that. And I get it. I would rather have, my thing is, I would rather risk living with somebody that I kind of knew from school, like I've known for years, than to move in with a stranger. But I recommend that if you can, don't roommate with your high school best friend. If you do, create healthy boundaries. Y'all need to have the firm discussion before you move in together, and then periodically while you're living together, because if not, it can go terribly wrong. Friendships can end very badly from living with each other. So take heed to that. All right, numero, balance your time. Life is about balance. Like I said, I was work, school, home, work, school, home. It was like a rotation. Like, I was only concerned with getting my A, getting my check, going home. Then there were others. Thursday through Sunday, they would party. Like, the club opened on Thursday. When the bar shut down on Sunday, they were there. And that's okay too. But balance it. You know, don't have too much fun to where all this other stuff is falling apart, and don't be so wrapped up in getting everything right that you have no fun. Balance it out. Time management is key. I recommend when you get your syllabi for the beginning of the semester, you go through and you put all your due dates on the calendar. If you paper and pen like me, I like some I can touch and mark off. I wrote it down there. If you got a paper that's due Friday, and I get it. Some people work well under pressure. Some people write the best paper of their life 2 hours before it's due. I don't like put myself under unnecessary stress. Life is stressful enough. You're gonna meet enough challenges later. Just do it early. So that way you ain't worried about Blackboard crashing at the last minute, the internet being down, whatever. Like, I'm prepared for the worst by going ahead and getting it done, submitting it in, doing it correctly. So when Friday come, midnight, if you out at the bar, you having a good time, you're not concerned about the assignment for English that's due at 11:59 and the lights just went out. But homegirl that partied all Thursday night, slept all Friday, it's 10 o'clock, she starting on her paper, her computer low, battery low, she plug it up, get started, and the lights go out. Don't be that girl. Don't be that guy. Study groups. If you are in a class that, if you're a person that you like studying in groups, do that. Find some people that are like-minded that's gonna help pull their weight and get y'all grades where y'all need to be to study. Do that. Don't get overwhelmed. Like, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. I know it's so easy to get overwhelmed because, especially as a freshman, you coming in and college is new. It's a new experience. You're trying to get all the feels, or you scared out of your mind and you don't want to do nothing. Look at me using double negatives, sounding all uneducated. You don't want to do anything. So don't let college get you so worked up. It's a big deal. Yes, it's a lot of money you're paying for it. Do your best, but do not allow it to stress you out. It's a grade. We don't want to have to take it over again, but if we do, we will. C's get degrees, okay, people? Nobody's gonna go back and look at your college transcript to see what you made in intro to algebra in order to get you a job. It's not gonna happen. Your degree is proof that you're competent, so just focus on that. But if you are a person that's on scholarship and your scholarship is based on an academic premise, maintain your GPA. And this is so important. We've all heard about the freshman 15, and luckily I didn't get freshman 15. I got postgraduate 15, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Stay hydrated, eat, get a home cooked meal, go to bed, get some rest. Like, I sound like somebody's mama, but I'm telling you, I was never one that sacrificed sleep for an assignment. Exercise when you can, and believe me, if you have a campus, on campus is pretty big. Like, if you had to go from Bishop to the Union, you had to truck it. Like, you was trucking it. So you walked. You got some exercising and going from class to class, but make some time to take care of yourself. It's so important that you take care of yourself. That degree means nothing if you stress yourself out and at the end of 4 years, you have nothing to give to go give to an employer or to show for it because you're sick, because you worked yourself to death. Take care of yourself. That's so important. Okay, people, bonus college advice. I forgot to mention this yesterday when I was filming. 8 o'clock classes. Sounds wonderful to go ahead and get the day over with, but college 8 o'clock classes hit way different than getting to school in high school at 8 o'clock. Some classes you won't have a choice. That will be the only time that they are offered, but I strongly recommend like a 9 o'clock. Gives you enough time to wake up, get your coffee if you're a coffee person, get the crust out your eyes, get the frog out your throat, and be somewhat ready to tackle an 8 o'clock class. Another thing about class is, if you are a person who needs specific courses for your major, make sure that as soon as your registration window opens, that you are in the first numbers to go ahead and register yourself for that class. Sometimes they fill up quickly with senior and sophomore. You know, it's a tier of who get it first. But don't wait till last minute to try to take an important class that you need for your major, especially if it's a prereq for another class. Advocate for yourself. Know what classes you need to take. Get with your advisor. Work with them to see what's best. And make sure that you're taking the classes that you need to take. I recommend taking all your core classes first that you can, because some of them you can't take until senior year. But take your core classes. Pick easy electives. Easy. Because the thing with electives, what's an elective for me may be a core class for somebody else. So that's why I put easy in quotes. One elective that I took was public speaking. Very easy. I did it online. Utilize the minute your registration window opens. Sometimes the site crashes because everybody trying to get on there and do what they got to do and get their classes. But just keep trying. The minute they tell you your window opens at Monday at 8 o'clock, you be logged on at 7:59. So when the clock strike 8, you can go ahead and plug in your classes. My last tip is to have fun. Enjoy the time. College can be the best and the worst years of your life. You will meet people that will change your life. You will have experiences that you'll never forget. You'll make memories that you may not remember with people that you'll never forget. Because, I mean, college is just that. It's an experience. Yes, it's about your education. Yes, it's about being better. But I want you to enjoy it. I want you to look back and be able to tell your kids, like, I did this, I did that, I did this. But yeah, enjoy the time. Don't rush it. Please don't rush it. Because once you're done, you want one or two places. Grad school or into the workforce. And let me tell you, neither one of them is undergrad. So please enjoy it. I know this video is late. College has probably started. School's probably started. I've been meaning to film this video for months, but life keep happening. And even today, I'm looking busted. Oops. But I wanted to come on here and give you guys something to start. I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors. Go kill it. Be the new innovators of the world. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you have any advice, leave it down below. Anything I said that you agree or disagree with, let me know. Let's have conversations in the comment section. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.